Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, a recent national poll of Republican voters reveals that only 14% of them believe that Barack Obama is a Christian. 54% believe he is a Muslim, and the rest aren't sure. This in spite of the fact that in the 2008 election, there was a huge controversy over Jeffrey Wright, the pastor of Obama's Christian church in Chicago. Wright made some very intemperate remarks, including the words, "God damn America." And Obama had to make a big speech disavowing his former Christian pastor. Only 29% believe Obama was born in the U.S. 64% believe he wasn't, and the rest are not sure. This despite his Hawaii birth certificate, the notice of his birth, which was published in the Hawaiian newspaper. But on the other hand, 40% of Republicans believe that Ted Cruz was born in the United States. This despite his Canadian birth certificate and his very public renunciation of his Canadian citizenship, which happened just this year so that he could run for president. So obviously, a very large percentage of Republican voters are not just uninformed, they are completely misinformed. In other words, they know less than nothing. His father fought alongside Fidel Castro during the Cuban Revolution. If this had been known by the Immigration Department when Cruz came to the United States, he never would have been allowed in here. So when he filled out his paperwork, he had to lie, which means that he came here under false pretenses. Later on, when he obtained U.S. citizenship, that was done fraudulently. So Ted Cruz's father is an illegal immigrant. But Cruz's citizenship in the United States doesn't come from his father, it comes from his mother. And she was an American citizen. However, she went to Canada and she did eventually renounce her U.S. citizenship and become a Canadian citizen. It's not clear exactly when she did that. Was it before Cruz was born or after he was born? If she did it before he was born, then he was a Canadian citizen by birthright. By the way, every single country in the Western Hemisphere has birthright citizenship, despite what the idiot Donald Trump says. So Cruz is definitely a Canadian citizen. But he might not be an American citizen. He might be an illegal immigrant. Because if his mother renounced her American citizenship before he was born, then he didn't have United States citizenship. All he had was Canadian citizenship. But he has renounced his Canadian citizenship. And if he's not an American citizen, then Cruz is a citizen of nowhere. So he might have to leave Congress. He might have to be deported, but there's no place to deport him to because Canada doesn't have to take him. He's not a citizen of there anymore. The only place where we could probably send him is the prison at Guantanamo Bay. Thanks for listening.